For the first time, instead of seeing a car in a photograph on screen, there's a car right in front of me. It's none other than my own personal car, the Maruti Suzuki Ertiga ZXi 80. I would have loved to do an on-road drive review of it, but since I'm just an 11-year-old, I have still 7 years to go to learn driving. So let's do a walk around review that's just as good. So let's start. What you see here is the key cover, but not the key. The key is inside. Here's the key. Let's see. This is unlock the driver's door. When you press the button another time, it unlocks all the passenger doors as well as the boot. You just press it one time to lock all of it. Here's the key up close, the lock and the unlock button. Here we see the large grille done in chrome into which the Suzuki logo blends completely and is not seen from far. Bending down we see the fog lamps, which are also LEDs, and the black bordering around them. At the side you see the ORVM in body color with the indicator on it. The door handles are done in chrome. Bending down you see the door side molding on the car, which is not stock but a retrofitted accessory given to us by the company. This is the 15-inch tire that looks fairly sized for the Ertiga. It also has the nicely styled alloy wheel with the Maruti logo in the center. Of the car, you'll see the rear wiper and the washer. After that, you'll see the long strip of chrome running below the wiper. After that, you will see the huge tail lamp on the left and the right. Below that, the smart hybrid badging. After that, the long number plate garnish in chrome and the Suzuki logo. These are the reverse parking sensors. Here we see the steering with mounted controls, the part digital, part analog instrument panel, the 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system with wired Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The touchscreen is also fairly sensitive. The auto AC control, whose cooling is actually more than decent. The USB and 12V charging ports, the cooled cup holders, and the automatic gearbox. This is the 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system of the Ertiga, which has 5 different controls on its home screen. The phone control shows you various contacts and ways to pick up a call and drop it. This shows you the time, date, and day of the week. The media function shows you the different ways of playing media. The connect button will flash as Android Auto when your phone is connected via wire to the system. And this is the FM button. The touchscreen infotainment system is very nice to operate and I have not noticed any lag until now. The glove box of the Ertiga seems a little small for the car this size. My last car, a Maruti Celerio, had a glove box almost of this size and that one was a hatchback. This is the front armrest of the Ertiga. It is adjustable as per your arm length. It has storage underneath for 3-4 things about the size of a table tennis ball. This is the driver's seat of the Ertiga. It looks nice and comfortable. In addition to the regular back and forth adjustment and seat backrest recline, it also has manual height adjustment. Opening the tailgate, you see very little space in the boot here, but enough to keep a few backpacks or one suitcase. There's underneath storage with the puncture repair kit. Now folding the third row seats, you see that there's ample space opened up for you to keep 2 or 3 suitcases. The real deal is when you fold down the second row. Here, you can store about anything, 7 to 8 suitcases or even more, or alternate use as a bed. I'm sitting in the second row of the Ertiga, which has ample space to seat 3 adults comfortably. The leg space is also decent. It's a 60-40 split seat. I can even recline my seat, which is a good feature. Here there is an armrest with no cup holder. Let's have a look at the seat adjustments of the second row of the Ertiga. The seats can go back and forth, and you can also recline your backrest. This is the roof mounted AC vents for the second and third row of the car. It has 3 blower speeds and can be adjusted as per your requirement. Behind the front armrest of the Ertiga, this is the 12V charging port and a place to store your phone when it's getting charged or even otherwise. To get into the third row of the Ertiga, you have to push the second row seat ahead manually. Unfortunately, it doesn't have an electric tumble function. Now you just pull the seat back behind. You see that I have a lot of space here. So 2 kids can sit comfortably on long journeys. It can be a little uncomfortable for adults. This is the cup holder for the third row of the Ertiga, which is on either side, but the 12V charging port is only on one side. Here we see the 1.5 liter K15B smart hybrid petrol engine that powers the car by producing 102 PS of power at 6000 RPM and 137 Nm of torque at 4400 RPM. Here we notice that things are very well spaced out in the engine bay and not at all cluttered. So as you can see, the Maruti Ertiga ZXi AAT has enough features for its price and good enough performance as well from what I've experienced. So to sum it all up, this is a completely value for money package for 14.82 lakhs.